Your mouse hits the login button. In that moment you wait for the page to load, your heart is pounding. You're hopeful that a little red notification will pop up, even one or two, anything, something.
That's how intense it can get sometimes.
But even if nothing new awaits, this doesn't deter you. Countless hours pass by, yet you continue to be lulled into a deeper conscious coma by the screen in front of you. It's a university student's worst nightmare, and for some, it's a love-hate relationship. Dee Muzamechi is studying a dual degree of science and law and knows all too well about this relationship.
When I'm in pracs, when I'm in class, I'll be on Facebook rather than doing anything else. Especially when I'm doing my assignments, I'll be on Facebook an hour, 5 minutes of my assignment, and go back onto Facebook.
Facebook is the new obsession of the 21st century. An obsession that's taking technological devices around the world by storm. iPads, iPhones, Blackberries, notebooks. Facebook is accessible all around. Just like a smoker craves nicotine, social networking addicts crave the rush of interaction.
If I don't have Facebook, I'll find a way. Like, I'll ask a friend to use their phone. Like when I was at uni games, I didn't have Facebook. I would ask my friend if I could log in on her phone to have a look. I think it's more the fact that I can interact with people without actually having to make an effort to interact with them, if that makes sense. Like, I can still almost be social without having to leave my house.
Status after status, users have an insight into the lives of others, almost resembling a gossip column. And of course, the scandalous uproars are warmly welcomed by onlookers. Psychologist Jill Morrison from North Queensland Psychology Services says she's counselled suicidal and devastated people because of posts on Facebook.
I've had mothers come in because their children have been shattered by what's been posted on Facebook, and that, that ranges from what we've just seen in the media, perhaps a sexual activity between their daughter and someone that information about that or photos have been posted on Facebook.
With this excessive use, of course, dull moments arise, but it's these exciting peaks that keep users coming back for more. Universally, 350 million people are suffering from the addiction, and most openly admit it.
Yes, I do constantly say I'm an addict. I'm a self-confessed Facebook addict, yeah. Yep. If I go away, that kind of stuff, because I don't have Facebook on my phone. And when I come back, I find myself on Facebook for ages just trying to catch up almost with everything that's happened while I've been gone.
Addictive personalities can be addicted to anything, and addictive personalities usually are. There's a whole range of things that they struggle with.
And students like Dee are really feeling the pinch.
I do take a lot longer to do things, yeah.
Teachers alike are also feeling the full force of this infatuation. Northern Beach's English and physical education teacher Ben Williams is anything but naive when it comes to networking sites.
I'm all too aware of the fact that it probably creates more of a lackadaisical approach to their work. So, they're very sort of lethargic when it comes to wanting to do research.
But the younger users aren't the only ones to be enchanted and fall victim.
I've heard of marriages where people find other people out because someone's posted a photo, of them overseas with someone, and it's like, oh my God, there's no such thing as a secret anymore, I think. People, whether they're young or old, need to take responsibility for the impact they have on people. And just because it's a technology that's several steps removed from talking to a person doesn't mean the impact is any less.
7 years on, Facebook is firing and bursting at the seams with billions of very loyal friends. And not all have a negative impression, even those who are wholly addicted.
It can be a productive tool as well if used in the right way. with the students socialising and distributing information and disseminating information, but obviously there's also the negatives to it as well. So I think balance is the important key.
I just think it's the technology. And so any new technology is attractive and it's incredibly useful.
And as tempting as it may be for some to open Facebook instead of that chemistry textbook,
moderation's the key. Just as when we would ring our friends on the phone, our parents would say, "Get off the phone, you've been on the phone for an hour." And you go, "Oh, you don't understand." And I guess it's the same for young people who are on Facebook for 3 or 4 hours.
no one can predict if Facebook's addicts will still be around in years to come. But for now, users like Dee are sure of one thing: true loyalty.
Yes, forever, probably.